Hey everyone, I'm Heather and welcome to the virtual tour of your kit that you're gonna get. So I know I was so excited to get my kit that I literally did like a happy dance and was like all up in my husband's face, look what I got, when I got my kit in. That's my dancing ability. That's about the extent of it right there. Anyways, so I wanted to take you guys through a virtual tour of all the different things that you get inside your premium starter kit. So inside your kit, you'll have a box that looks like this. This is the oils and some different stuff. We'll get into that in just a second. And then you'll have a box for your diffuser of your choice. Now these are 3 of the options. There's actually 4 options. I'll go over that in a minute. And then you'll have these 2 books. You'll have a beautiful product guide that you can flip through and see all kinds of information, products they carry, a little bit on how to use it, and some information about their farms, which is always really interesting to me. And then you'll have this essential oil magazine that's got recipes, tips, and ideas, and loads of information for you to just drown yourself in. And now, the important part that everyone really wants to know about is what's inside the box. So on the front of the cover of the box, it's this beautiful picture of one of Young Living's lavender fields, which I love. And then, once you open your kit up, it's like a little magnet thing, which is cool. But once you open your kit up, the first thing that you'll notice inside here is your oils. Now, they come in this handy little pull-out tray, and you can actually use it as a stand. See? Ta-da! So in the front part of the thing, there's this little slide out part, and it has some information about Young Living's farms and them as a company, and a little bit of information about the business side of Young Living. And if you look closely, some people don't realize this is down here, so pay close attention. You pull up this little tab, and there's a whole bunch of more goodies down here at the bottom. So you've got some great little sample bottles here for you to throw in your purse, or if you have a friend who wants to try something out, you put some in these little sample bottles and give them to them that way. And you've got information cards that tell you a little bit about the different oils that come in the starter kit. And you have Stress Away, which is your bonus oil. We'll go over that in a few minutes. And then you have this handy little roller fitment. So it's a stainless steel roller ball that you can snap onto any of the oils that you like to make it easier to use. They also sell these individually, but they like to throw one in for your starter kit. So that goes in there. And then you have these samples of Ningxia Red. So Ningxia Red is like a superfood antioxidant daily juice supplement that you can take. So it's great for energy, a clear mind, focus, and their tagline is Energize, Fortify, Revitalize. So what you're going to want to do is pop these into the fridge or freezer actually, and when you're ready to try one out, you tear off the pouch and drink it up. So it's kind of like a sweet cranberry flavor type juice. Other people put them in the freezer and then set them out and let it thaw for a few minutes, so it's kind of like a slushy, and then they eat it. That's a great way for kids to do it too. So you would do one of these a day. Also in here, you've got some little sample sachets. So there's a whole bunch this size that has a variety of the oils that come in the starter kit. So you're going to have some that are, pull it out of the plastic wrapper. So you've got lavender, peppermint, lemon, thieves, and purification. So they're in these little samples, and then it's kind of like a ketchup packet, except for cooler. So you're going to tear this off, and someone would be able to squeeze the oil out. So this is another way to let friends try it out, or just have on the go, or take it with you when you're traveling. So that's great. So we're going to close this up. I want to tell you a little bit more about the diffuser. So you get a choice of a few different diffusers in the premium starter kit. These here are 3 of the options. So you've got the Dewdrop diffuser, the Rainstone diffuser, and the Home diffuser. So some people call this the Rose diffuser or the Tulip diffuser or some sort of flower thing because of the top of it, but it's the Home diffuser. So a little bit of information. When I first got started, I started with the Home diffuser. It was the only option when I originally got my kit, and I love it. It's actually one of my favorite diffusers, and the reason I love it is because it has an intermittent setting. So you can run it constant or intermittent, and intermittent is on for 30 seconds and off for 30 seconds. So it's nice, and that'll run about 5 hours on the intermittent setting. The Dewdrop is the other standard option that comes with the Premium Starter Kit, and the Dewdrop has a straight run option, and it runs for about 5 or 6 hours straight constantly. So this is another favorite of a lot of people. I think I just like the Home because I like the versatility of having the intermittent versus constant. Now this is the Rainstone diffuser. It is an awesome diffuser because it has a remote, because you know sometimes you're lazy and you don't want to get up, or you forget to turn the diffuser on after you filled it up and you don't want to get out of bed to do it. And it also has lots of different time increments. So to turn it on, I just press this remote button. And you can see, I don't know if you can see the lights on here, but I can change the color light. It's got like a turquoise color, a light yellowish amber color, purple, and then off. And it also, the very first setting actually slowly changes between the different colors. I think this is the prettiest diffuser. I feel it's very clean, modern, kind of even masculine looking. So we use this in our bedroom, and it has a 1 hour setting, 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, and the standard on and off is 8 hours. So I love this one because it runs all the way through the night. So this is why it's another reason it's in our bedroom. And then it also has an ionizer. You can turn the mist on and off. So the good thing about a diffuser is that it's going to put essential oils into the air. Think of it like a humidifier or a cool mist humidifier. Basically, you're putting water and essential oils inside, and then you turn it on and it puts this cool mist out with essential oils. So it fills the room with whatever fragrance. So for evening time, you know, you can imagine having a lavender scented room when you're trying to sleep, which is super chill out, relaxing. So these are 3 of the options. There's another option called the Aria diffuser, and it's like the Mac Daddy of diffusers is what I like to call it. It's really nice and fancy. It's beautiful. I just don't have it out here to show you today. So, wanted to tell you a little bit about the oils that come in the Premium Starter Kit and just a few ideas of how you can use them. Obviously, when you join my team, I'm going to send you an extra package with loads of information about how to use them. I'm also going to plug you into our Oily Facebook Hangout group, which means you'll be able to chat with tons of other people about recipes, ideas, how they use them, and just random fun stuff we like to share about. So that'll be an awesome resource. I love the Facebook group and the reference books that I send you. But just a little few ideas of how you can use them. So we talked about the bonus oil Stress Away that comes in the Premium Starter Kit. Now, Stress Away, I have 3 children, and it's easy to get occasional stress or all the time stress around the kids, when you're in the hustle and bustle of trying to cook dinner and pick kids up from places and you've got people crying. Stress Away, right here for you. So Stress Away is really relaxing. It does exactly what it says it does. It helps to decrease stress. So that's one of my favorites. I love to put it on my wrists and apply it on my neck and shoulders area. I feel like that's where I carry a lot of tension. So that one's great, but many people use it as a perfume. I don't know if I said that. Then you also have lemon. So lemon smells like lemons, and it's great for diffusing. It's very bright and cheerful. It makes my house smell clean. I also like to apply lemon onto my skin, on my face, to help clear up any blemishes. And you know what else it tastes really good in is fruit dip or icing or salad dressing, any of that type of stuff. So lemon is great. It's also great in your water as a way to flavor your water without having to worry about carrying lemons on you. And also you don't have to worry about the acid in the lemon that you normally use, because essential oil doesn't have any of the acid. So you can use this lemon without worry. So a lot of people add that to their drinks. Next thing we have is Copaiba. So Copaiba is a funny sounding oil, and I didn't know how to use this one for a long time. But many people use this in a warm tea to support joint health. It's really great for muscles and joints and things like that. And then they recommend putting honey with that. And it has a very mild kind of taste to it. Peppermint. We all know peppermint is super energizing and fresh. So I like to put this on my thumb and press it to the roof of my mouth. It helps to perk me up and give me energy. So I actually did that when I was in labor with my most recent kid, who is 9 weeks old today. So that gave me that burst. And plus, when I forget my mints or anything like that, it's great to freshen your breath. And it supports digestion. So you can use this after meal or before meal to help support your digestion. And this is actually my daughter's hiccup oil. So she puts it in the roof of her mouth as well to help her hiccups. And then Thieves. So Thieves is a wonderful smell. Thieves is like fall. It's got cinnamon and clove and rosemary and lemon and all these great things. So one of my favorite ways to use Thieves is actually to put it in a tea. So I like to put it in with some honey, and I add it to my favorite tea, or you can use it just by itself. But it's so soothing on the throat because it has that clove in it, and it helps to support my immune system, especially this time of year. Right now is fall, or even in the spring, you've got the seasonal changes. Basically anytime. No one has time to get sick. So we love supporting our immune system with these. Digize is called Digize because it supports digestion. So I like to take this one in a capsule because I don't love the flavor of it. It's got ginger or something in there that kind of licorice-y tasting. And so I put it in a capsule, usually with peppermint. Anytime I'm feeling rumbly or upset tummy, or I know I'm about to eat a massive meal and I know that I'm going to have consequences later. So like before Thanksgiving, or anytime I'm going to overindulge, I like to use Digize, or after the fact even. So Panaway. I actually love the way that Panaway smells. So Panaway kind of smells like wintergreen, kind of like root beerish, because wintergreen's in root beer. But Panaway is wonderful at supporting your musculoskeletal system. So after I work out, after I've been walking around a lot, I like to rub this on my knees, my ankles, any of my joints, to help keep them in tip-top shape. So this was one of my best friends during pregnancy, and plus it smells wonderful. I've actually used it in the diffuser because I just love the way it smells so much. Then you have frankincense. So frankincense, everyone calls it Frank because, you know, you get on a first name basis with the things you love. So I love Frank, and it's so calming and grounding, and it just really like chills you out. So I love frankincense to use in the diffuser. I also like to apply it anytime I'm feeling overstimulated or overwhelmed. So I'll rub it in my hands, usually with lavender, and I like to kind of inhale from my hands and brush it over my shoulders, and it's wonderful. So another one of my favorite ways to use frankincense is actually to use it on my face. Frankincense is known for supporting youthful looking skin. So I'm 30, I don't know how youthful looking I am, but I think I've got great skin. So I love frankincense to help keep my great skin, and it also helps to avoid blemishes, which is awesome. Next is purification. Now purification is not a friend to blemishes or odors. So basically it's wonderful for your skin. It's wonderful to get odors out of your house. You can use it in the diffuser. I like to do it anytime I have company coming over. I often put purification and lemon in the diffuser. And we also like to apply this before we go outside. It's got citronella in it, so it helps us to enjoy the outdoors annoyance-free, which is great. And then RC. RC is basically, some people like to say it stands for respiratory care because it has loads of eucalyptus and wonderful other stuff in there. And it's just like this super fresh, invigorating, strong eucalyptus smell. So our favorite ways to use this are in the diffuser. I also like to use it before I work out because it really kind of perks you up because of that and helps to keep our breathing wonderful while we're working out. And it's also great to use, we mix it with coconut oil and put it on the bottom of our kids' feet like you would for, you know, the trick for like baby Vicks is to put it on the bottom of their feet and put the socks on. So that's one of our favorite ways to support our kids' respiratory systems in the wintertime. And I also apply it to their back. And then last, but definitely not least, is lavender. I think everyone is so familiar with lavender as relaxing and chilling out, so wonderful taking a nice bath with some Epsom salts with lavender in there. But another great use for lavender is actually for your skin. It's wonderful at soothing and supporting healthy skin. It smells wonderful in the diffuser. Lavender is called the Swiss Army knife of oils because it really has so many different uses. So I can't even go into all the ones that you could use. So I hope that you guys have a little bit of a feel of what you're going to get in your kit and also a little bit on how to use them. So like I said, I will be sending you a separate package that's going to help you get started as well with lots of resource material. And also I'll be plugging you into our Facebook group. So if you're not my friend on Facebook, search Heather Boak Booker. So that's B-O-A-K for Boak and then Booker, B-O-O-K-E-R. So search me up, send me a friend request, and shoot me a personal message to let me know, hey, I'm so-and-so, I just ordered my kit from you. And I will totally get you hooked up and plugged into our groups. So I can't wait for you to get your kit. I'm super excited for you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!